mind to talk a minute? Was this what you was planning? Be honest, you want it. Come on, get up, I want it. Hands full of innocence, touching you when I sin. Admit it, you've been with it, knowing this is committed. At first it felt so wrong, they wanted us no more. The love we have held on, there's nothing breaking us up. Steady wanting what we want, homie, you're just enough. Let me take your hand and run. Carefree, I'm falling in love. Two island girls in love, two island girls in love.
How good day to family, channel girls, and we're back again with another video. Welcome back to our channel, you guys. If y'all are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your post notification bell and follow us on all social medias. Links will be on the screen and down below in the description. All right, guys, so we're back, and this time y'all see me eat some pasta because I feel like I don't know what kind of questions Fern got for us. Wait, how many do you have?
So I have 10, but
okay,
if you want to stick to 7, because y'all only asked me 7, then we could do that.
You could do 10. I'm fine with 10.
But before we start this video, obviously it's still Trina's birthday, so we're gonna take another shot.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, so as you watched earlier, they asked me questions that people always wanted to know or wanted to ask gay men. And I have a list of questions that I feel like in general anybody would want to know that nobody would really ask, you know, lesbians. So
we're in the hot seat now.
Just based off of
so they're in the hot seat now, so y'all bear with me. I did run these questions through an associate of mine.
Oh, okay.
And we both agreed that these are really good questions.
And just like Fern, y'all, just like that last video, me and my wife, you know, every lesbian is different, so don't take their answers and run with it. Right.
That's not. These are their answers and their answers only. So.
Wait. So do these apply to, like, you want both of us to answer, or are you gonna ask us?
I made the questions to where they're not subjective towards y'all two.
Okay.
It's like more of a general.
So I'll just put my points and you put your points.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Okay. Let's go.
All right. So the first question is, what is something that only lesbians would know the answer to?
That's a good question.
Like.
I would.
Yeah.
Okay. See, so I could really. Okay, I'm not gonna do that, but you go first, babe.
I think for me, the first thing that pops in my head is like how to like really please a female.
I was gonna say that, y'all, and
like how to really please her genuinely, and just like, cause you know, obviously we're female, so we know like what a female likes, what a female wants. So
I was gonna say the same thing. That's why I was trying not to get too explicit, but you worded it like perfectly.
Yes.
But yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
And that's crazy because that's literally the first thing that came to mind. Well, can you say the same though? Like, do you think you can please
I think the answer to that, I feel like the way I think, or I feel like, yeah, my answer to that is I feel like gays do
it better.
Yeah.
Because you know what? They want
please a guy.
Yeah.
And man, don't be coming at me and my wife, okay? The way y'all please your women, you know, we're not saying we could do it better, okay? However y'all do it.
And I'm not saying I could do it better.
Right.
But y'all, from experience.
But all I'm gonna say is I know my baby ain't faking it, okay? Like, I know what I'm doing. But that's like the perfect thing. I think that's the top. Like, yeah.
All right, next.
Top 5 answers on the board.
Okay.
That was a good one, though. That was good.
I know, obviously, because I asked it.
That really was good. And I'm so, like, that's crazy we didn't ask him the same thing.
Okay, so for the people who need to be educated more, what are the proper, like, non-derogatory terms to use when addressing lesbians?
When what? Addressing a lesbian?
Yeah. Say I never knew y'all and I'm, like, coming up to, or, like, I'm serving y'all or something, and obviously I know y'all are together.
Right.
What are the proper terms to use? Or even, like, somebody who would address, like, a stud, or, like, you know.
One thing I would say not to do, like, when you see lesbians, is assume that there's a pants in the relationship. Because obviously when people say who wears the pants in the relationship, it's usually like the masculine lesbian. Like, you know, some people, we've gone that thing where, like, people were like, is TriTri the one
guy
wearing the pants? Is RiRi wearing the pants? And no, we don't go
or
by
who wears the pants.
Right. So don't assume that when you see a lesbian
like
couple,
2 girls.
Yeah, when you see 2 girls, don't assume that there's always a man in the relationship who wears the pants. Because, you know, me and my wife are femme. We don't consider anyone being the most dominant or, you know, the masculine relationship.
As far as like the word lesbian, like, I don't find that derogatory towards us.
What are the different terms, and explain them?
Yeah. So honestly, me and my wife just always been with the femmes. Like, we're both femme.
Like
we always
lipstick,
use,
like,
we don't really use lipstick,
lesbian.
but it's the same thing.
Do you feel like that's derogatory?
No, I don't.
Yeah, no, not really. But then obviously you got like the ones who were like, I don't want to say masculine, because I know some, like I have some stud friends who don't like being considered masculine because they, you know what I'm saying, like they could be like obviously the guy in a relationship, but they don't want to be known as like the masculine person, like.
So they're kind of like stems.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Stems.
You have stems.
Which is referred to as that? It's a stud and femme, like all in one.
Yeah.
So like a female who, you know, has a desire to dress, you know, kind of like on the manlier side, but then she still like wears makeup. She still does her eyebrows. She still wears earrings.
Yeah, I know a lot of my friends I know are like that.
Yes,
so they dress like dudes, but they be putting on makeup, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
and then you have like the real, you know, hard on like wannabe dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if a STEM is derogatory towards them, because obviously I'm not a STEM, but like us being lipstick fans, no, I don't find that derogatory at all.
Same here.
This next question, I feel like, I mean, obviously you guys are gonna say yes, I feel. Do y'all agree that girls eat pussy better than guys?
With my experience, yes. 100%.
In my opinion, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I always explain to my friends. I feel like because you're a girl, you know what you like.
Yes.
So you
know, like on the spots.
Yeah. Just like how a dude is, like you know what you like.
Yes.
And I've tried asking like a straight friend the same question. I'd be like,
a straight female friend?
Yeah, like a straight female friend, the same question. I'd be like, does your man know what he's doing? And it's kind of hard because they don't want to make I feel like they don't want to make their spouse look bad.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying?
But
like,
you got it. You know the answer to that. So my next question is, do y'all agree there's a double standard when it comes to gays and lesbians? For example, society has made it to where it's more accepting for girls to date girls versus for two guys to date.
I like with seeing like everything with society, I really do feel like men get it harder, a lot more harder than women.
Still countries out there that prosecute you and imprison you for being gay,
or even kill you.
Even kill you, yeah.
But yeah, like me and my wife going out in public, we don't get a lot of stares. And I know a lot of gay men that tell us they do get like nasty stares, or you know what I'm saying, like.
I'm gonna need to shop for this next question.
Damn, is it that bad?
I mean, it's nothing that I'm into.
So what number is this? What question is
this? This is gonna be the 5th question.
Okay.
What is scissoring, and can y'all explain that please to the viewers? Because I don't know.
So scissoring is basically, I don't even.
Hold on, if you guys are like, if y'all still in the PG, you know, 13 kind of age. Fast forward, okay?
No, first of all, they shouldn't even click on this video. Scissoring is basically like what it is. This is the best way I can explain it. So girl's leg is open, and then the other girl, you know, has her legs open, and they like, you know, do it like this.
But that's nothing we would know.
So do y'all like bump, or do y'all just rub?
See,
because I want to know, child. Like, what is this? Is it a bumper part or fucking, you know?
We can't really
rub it up, dab.
No, we can't really answer that, because to be completely honest, y'all, like if my wife's head is here and my head is here, we've never done anything like that. Like, and I know that's like a lot of people assume that when you see a lesbian, you assume like y'all be scissoring, but not all lesbians, you know, scissors, because
we do a different position.
We do different, okay? We don't do the whole scissors, okay? Like, so that's not like, as far as like how it is, we can't really explain to y'all. I mean, that's the best way we could explain it without not knowing how it is. Or
what is something you struggled with growing up as a lesbian?
Okay, so this one, I always been in the closet.
You put some thought into these questions, okay.
So I was in the closet till I was like at least 17, and by then when I mean, I didn't really come out. The only people that knew was like my sister and her husband. And the time I actually came out, I don't think there was a struggle really. Like, I don't think I ever struggled.
I was gonna say, your family is
growing up a lesbian. You never struggled with anything growing up as a lesbian, like
it doesn't have to be anything. It doesn't have to be like coming out. It could be,
okay, so
you know.
So even if I'm just I guess expressing like, I mean,
expressing your true self
to my friends and to my family. Like,
I've been new.
I know he been new, and I know there's a couple friends out there that been new that was gay, but like, I'm not gonna lie, growing up, I'll be looking at females like, hey, gaydar is so real, y'all. Like,
it is. It's a real thing. I'm telling you.
But anyways, y'all. So back to the question. I just, like he said, expressing myself to like my friends and my family, because growing up, I'm not gonna lie, like I'll be, you know, out in public and I see a female and I just want to express, like, be like, damn, that girl fine. But like, I don't know what my friends are gonna think, you know, like, damn, you lesbian, or you know what I'm saying, like. I always wanted to like check females out like in public.
Like openly. So for me, it's pretty much the same thing. Like just not being able to be myself throughout my whole life, you know.
Oh, this is my question 7.
Okay.
We're just gonna go to 10, honey, because I got some good
No,
questions.
go ahead. I'm liking
So
your
do
question.
y'all period cycles sync? And if so, how do y'all be dealing with that?
Y'all, so I'm not gonna lie, like for the most part it's always in sync. It's like so rare when it's like not
So
in
that's a real thing, like your period cycles sync up.
Yes, because even when Mama Dukes was here, she would have the same time as us.
That is weird.
Yeah.
That's like
that's, females can
that
use
is science, y'all.
It's not all the time. It's like sometimes we have it differently, but most times it's the same. And how we deal with it is we just deal with it. We just go with it. We just wait till it's done, and that's it. It's not really hard to like deal with. I guess because we're used to it. But like both of us being on our periods, because we're the type like we don't get like moody or cranky at all or something like that. We just crave. That's about
like
it.
food.
Yeah. Oh. So it's not really hard to deal with.
It's criminal. All right, y'all. So next question. Obviously, I know y'all been talking so long about like having kids. And how would you explain the whole gay lesbian thing to your kid? Because obviously the stuff that they're going to be learning in school, they're probably they're going to be like, oh, but I have 2 moms.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
I'm so done with society.
Yeah.
Why can't people just be happy?
Yeah, that's a really like by far that's your best question.
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Keep asking.
So to me, like obviously, I don't appreciate how society made it like that. I'm gonna teach my child that as long as you find love and happiness, no matter who that other person is, like then that's who your person is. It don't gotta be, it don't gotta be the norm or what society deems norm, because it's just, you can't help who you love.
It's 2021, child.
Right. Yeah, you can't help who you love. Like love has no gender.
People be doing animals, just for Christ's sake.
Yeah, definitely like just expressing how like me and your mother fell in love. Our babies are gonna love their mamas, okay?
Can I add to that?
Okay.
I just think that we shouldn't force that subject on a kid.
Yeah.
They're gonna learn about it, obviously. They're gonna learn.
Yeah.
It's society.
You can't ignore that subject. So I just don't think that like how I just don't think you should force that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't hide.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
So I have 2 more questions. 2 more questions, guys.
2 more,
Okay.
y'all.
Do y'all ever miss that?
Hell no. I'm good on that.
My last question is, this is a pretty simple question. You know how in gay dudes, there's a term called bottom top verse.
Oh yeah.
For what position you are doing. Is there terms for like lesbians?
Nah, so for me, not that I know of, I've always just known it as top, bottom, and I don't know what's called female that does both.
So what is a top female?
Like you just
person who-
Honestly, they just say dominant and less dominant. Like that's what I noticed. Like people use
Dominant
the term
and
dominant.
submissive?
Dominant is the person that I guess is on the top or something, like putting in all the work, and then I guess like I don't know.
I would think that the top for a female, like for a lesbian couple, would be the person who's getting. Because just like how in gay dudes, the top is it's not who's on top.
More dominant.
Yeah, I think people assume that the most dominant person in the relationship is gonna be the top person.
I want to know Stud's perspective. To be honest,
because we've never asked.
Because I have a lot of Stud friends and I have a lot of questions that I want to ask, but just like what we doing this video for, like people are scared to ask questions.
Yes.
So I feel like that'll be a dope opportunity to have a Stud on video to ask the same questions.
Yeah, that definitely would.
I feel like their point of view is unique.
Right. It's definitely gonna be different from ours. So
just like how a masculine gay dude will have very different views and very different answers than my my questions. So.
Alright guys, so that's it for the video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Fern came with the fire questions, y'all. He really put some thought into it.
You put our video to shame.
So give it up for him. Give it up for him. But
I don't hear y'all.
Follow Fern on all social medias. We're gonna put his links down below. This is
Snapchat and Instagram. Don't have me on Facebook, honey.
Alright guys, so shout out today goes to who?
Lynette, Yahuma, girl.
Yes.
We love you. We appreciate you.
Yes, and thank you.
They love you.
Yes, thanks to everyone else that supports us. TriTri, RiRi, and Fern.
We love you guys, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
And God bless.
You mind to talk a minute? Was this what you was planning? Be honest, you want it. Come on, get up, I want it. Hands full of innocence.